this is a big mistake that I see a lot of moms make, especially in the natural birth groups, because of course you've been taught that when labor starts, you need to keep it going, that you need to do things to get it moving. This is actually the opposite. You don't want to do that. Rachel Reed talks about this in her book, Reclaiming Childbirth as a Rite of Passage, about the actual reason why early labor exists as a stage, and same with prodromal labor. The reason why is because it signals to your body to rest. And this is the same thing around your menstrual cycle. So you might notice that a few days before your period hits, you start to feel a little bit more tired. You start to get more cramping. That's actually your body signaling that you've done a lot and now it's time to rest. So this is the same with birth. You get those signals from your body. It's time to go to your safe place. It's time to relax. It's time to tune into your basically your instincts. And you want quiet, and you want it to be just no light and have that nice, calm environment. But unfortunately, when people hit early labor, now you're told, oh, okay, go for a walk, go climb the stairs, bounce on the yoga ball, go have sex with your partner, like all of these things to get things moving faster. Why? Because we've been taught that birth needs to be efficient, because the medical system has made us believe that if you are in labor for more than 12 hours, that you're somehow defective and we need to get things going with Pitocin. You don't. You don't have to do that. Labor is meant to take as long as it takes. And hey, you might be in labor for a while, but it's not going to be constant. Maybe you're in labor over a span of a few days, but it like fizzles out and you get a break. Like for me, it was about 3 days. And I would be like in and out of it. And then there would be like a 16-hour break where I just sleep. So maybe that's how labor goes for you. You don't actually know until you go through it. But if you're tuning into your own body and your own needs, then what happens is that you can automatically just be like, okay, like this is how things need to go. And I'm going to rest and I'm going to eat. And now I'm feeling like I need to move a little bit. And now I think I'm going to go in the shower and I'm just going to meditate and rest. Maybe I'll go in the pool and rest a bit there, go to sleep. And this can even go through your entire labor itself. So you can go from early labor to suddenly active labor and have a very smooth transition into transition, and then suddenly be pushing your baby out and being like, whoa, like I barely felt much pain. Like I was so out of it and I slept through half my labor. Like, how did this happen? And doing it without any epidural and not having to worry about anything else. Like that's how physiological birth is. And that's why I also said you don't want to be in the hospital for that, because the longer you stay out of the hospital, the less likely that they're going to pathologize you. If you go to the hospital in early labor, what's going to happen is your labor is automatically going to slow down. They're going to stress you out by trying to do all their little checklists. Your body is going to go, it's not safe to birth right now. Things are going to shut down. And then the medical system is going to be like, things are shutting down. So I guess you're not progressing. So I think we're going to run Pitocin. And oh, now your baby's distressed. So it's a C-section. Derails your birth plan. Or, we're going to run Pitocin. Oh, that's not working. Baby's now stuck. We need to cut an episiotomy and pull the baby out with forceps. Again, all because you didn't have the opportunity to have your birth facilitated physiologically because of the way that the medical system is. So if you are going to birth in the hospital, you really have to know a lot about physiological birth. I would suggest checking out Rachel Reed's book, Reclaiming Childbirth as a Rite of Passage. This is one that Jenny used a lot when she was understanding physiological birth. And definitely get a doula, because a doula will also help protect that space and be able to help you so that you know when to actually go to the hospital so you don't go too early. And if you want the full list, all you have to do is go to empoweringmomsbirth.com/shop and you can download the free guide there. All right. I'll see you next week. Talk to you soon.